We created this whole thing in 48 hours, and this is a devlog about our journey on a global game jam 2025. I will take you through our process from a rough idea sketched on a paper to a real playable game. This time we're a team of 4, a full crew of robots with guns, and Wojtek, who joined us for this jam. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to sign up for an official game jam event, so we missed out on meeting some new great people. But hey, game development is game development, so we set up our own jam at home. We got together, set up our computers, and started working. By the way, watch till the end, because I have something for you. Okay, but what is a game jam? It is an event where you get a theme every year, and with this theme you gotta make a game in 48 hours. We didn't know this year's theme beforehand, so we opened the Global Game Jam theme reveal video. We started watching, got scared by this lady, and skipped right to the theme. And this year's theme was, drumroll, bubbles! 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 And now my favorite part began. Brainstorming. Here's a tip. If you wanna make a good game jam game, take your time thinking about the idea. This is the most important because you are gonna build everything from it. We have spent like, I don't know, almost 2 hours thinking about just the idea. Very important. We started by listing everything that came to our minds while thinking about bubbles. Here are some ideas we noted, like there are things like blowing bubbles, pushing someone with bubbles, sorry this is in Polish, sorry for the Polando, making our own bubbles, the chest from Finding Nemo is somewhere there, like from that shrimp, a peacock mantis shrimp, this is the most powerful shrimp, it punches so hard it breaks space and time, like Google it, peacock mantis shrimp. What else? Boiling water, a diver, a bong. And then we brainstormed some potential game ideas. Like, and those are the ideas, we drew them on paper. This is a game where you fall as a guy, he falls, and you gotta press thingies to like help him not fall. This is the second idea. This one is secret, actually. I'm not gonna share it with you because the idea is too good to be shared with anyone. This is a fighting game, a 1 versus 1 game where you play as peacock mantis shrimps and you punch each other. This one is about a frog that falls into the cauldron or a boiling water. I don't know, this one was kinda stupid. This is about running from a dishwasher that broke and is filling the house with bubbles and killing your children and everything. And this one is just a fighter game, 1 versus 1, where you use bubbles to jump on them and use bubble to like push the opponent off the map. Then we did our power move. We sat down and each of us secretly chose 1 to 2 games that they most liked and mostly wanted to work on. Then each of us created a quick concept on how they see the game looking and working. This is so we can all be on the same page when presenting our idea to the team, which makes the communication much easier. I chose the game where you run from the bubbles from the dishwasher. I also chose the secret idea. I'm not gonna share it because the idea is too good to be shared with people. But one day you are gonna see the game. So instead I chose the game where you boil the frog. Jade also chose the frog idea that they chose, and our ideas actually were pretty similar. Wojtek chose the fighter game with peacock mantis shrimps and explained us how the abilities would work and how the fight would look like. And my brother, just like Wojtek, he chose peacock mantis shrimps. So we were 2 for peacock mantis shrimps and 2 for the frog. And with the final showdown, we chose the frog game. Ribbit, ribbit. The concept is simple but fun. You play as a frog tossed into the cauldron, the witch's cauldron, and she wants to make a potion out of you. You gotta escape from this boiling hell by jumping on the little bubbles inside, and you gotta escape through the crack in the cauldron. I opened Unreal Engine and created a basic scene. My biggest task was to make bubbles that launch you in the air when you jump on them, and the fun mechanic of it would be that when you jump on a bubble, and on a small bubble, it launches you and only a little bit. But when you jump on a bubble that is right before it pops, then you are launched much higher, which gives you a chance for a chance to escape. Then I made this beautiful frog. Yes, it is a frog. Now you could walk and jump. Of course, the things didn't go so smoothly. We started pretty late, around like 9 p.m. and I was already brain dead after the day. Like the easiest mechanics, I wanted to make the frog die and I struggled with that. Like, oh, pain. We planned to work to like 1:30 a.m. but we got caught in like making the game and chilling, you know, and suddenly it was like 4:30 p.m. Mistake. Sleep equals brain power. Brain power equals game dev. No brain power, no game dev. When it was morning, I woke up like this. By the morning, we had this: a basic arena, Jade's witches model, Wojtek's frog model, and my brother composed a sick track, which I'm using in this video because it slaps. Now, on to progress. This day, we added new models, proper bubble physics, a finalized aesthetic, a witch model and textures, a mechanic where the witch throws items into the cauldron, destroying bubbles, increasing difficulty over time, animations, a cutscene for the game intro, a 3-hour American Dad break, very important, and then finally sleep. Sleep. Yes, sleep. And now into the last day. On the last day we added sound effects, a menu and win screen, so you can win, and we added some polishing and final touches. At this point there wasn't much left to do except for tweaking things. Here's gameplay footage of our finished game. Now something for you. In the description there is a link to my itch.io where you can download this game for free and try it yourself. I bet you cannot win even once. Yeah, I'm sorry, people say the game is pretty hard, but for the record, I managed to win 2 times in a row, so fuck you all. Oh, and there is an Easter egg in the game, see if you can find it. If you like games, we are currently working on robots with guns. There is a devlog about it on this channel, and link to it is in the description. Here is more gaming footage for you. Follow me on X or Twitter for updates on our games. And thank you for watching. See you next time. I wanted there to be a kid and I really wanted it to be devoured by the bubbles.